Julien Beaumer, Seattle, there's a lot to get to. But first and foremost, after the shoulder injury, after some tough weeks, it looked like you've really taken a step forward again. So how close to 100% are you, and was this better or worse than you expected?
My riding was better than I expected. I think a little bit of my decisions was what hurt me. I mean, I was really fast in the whoops all night and decided to jump for the first 8 laps. I don't know what I was thinking. And I finally picked up on it once Marchbanks got around me, and that was pretty much on me. And then I struggled with line choice when I was behind lappers, and I lost a lot of time. So a lot of the mistakes tonight were on me, and I'll take that on the chin. My riding was good. My whoop speed was back to where it was in the beginning of the season. I think maybe even better. So I only had 2 weeks on the bike leading into this. I took the first week after Indy off, but I don't think that didn't affect much.
How's the strength in the shoulder?
I'd say strength is almost there. Obviously, you lose a lot of strength in an injury like that, not being able to work out and things like that. We're slowly building it back, but if I had to guess, strength-wise, maybe 80%.
And this was actually a nice step forward for you, because we know ruts, East Coast style dirt, is your weakness. This wasn't super rutty, but still, for you to be as competitive as you were on this style of track, that's good, right?
Yeah, I think the conversation is that I'm not good in the ruts, but I think if you look at the last 2 rounds, I got 8th in Indy, and I hadn't ridden at all those 2 weeks leading into Indy, and then I was hurt in Arlington, so it's hard to say, but I was back to the riding how I should be riding in qualifying in the heat race, and then obviously my riding was good in the main, just line choice was a little bit off, and I need to pick up on those things.
Okay, so the important stuff. It seems like Deegan really had beef with you coming in. So were you aware that there was maybe tension simmering, or did his pass in the main catch you off guard a little bit?
No, he's been DMing me for like 2 weeks.
But what are we saying in the DMs?
He texted me the other day. He deleted it now. I got a screenshot of it though. He texted me. He said, "Good morning, legend. I hope you practiced in the ruts."
That's less friendly. I started nice.
And I didn't respond, and then he deleted it. So yeah, it was pretty funny. But
well, that's a power move to not respond.
Yeah, it just whatever. But no, it was funny. And then he was chirping on track walk today, and yeah, there was already it had already been an ongoing thing after I posted the story, and I knew at some point if he was near me, he was coming for me. So
you took down that story. So did you change your mind? Did someone speak to you? Because it wasn't.
Yeah.
Your story wasn't bad.
My story wasn't bad. Yeah, his address was in it, but I wasn't the only one who posted it. So
your screenshot was so small you couldn't actually read it.
If you had to screenshot it to zoom in to read his address, so it wasn't like a crazy thing. But yeah, I did get a call saying, "Hey, you should probably take this down." So I ended up taking it down, but. Other than that, I mean, obviously, it was pretty funny. Then actually, if you guys ever paid attention to the next story, it was like a story, and we were cycling, and on the bar, it was his mugshot. So it stayed on there the whole time, but no one ever really noticed it too much.
So I need to do a better job of paying attention to.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Yeah, and then I posted me and Jorge at the beach later, and I was tempted to put it in the corner, but nah, it's fine. We've been told to squash the beef, so.
Well, you guys, all year, like you say, there's been chirping, but you've both played it off as, we're just having a good time, this is what it's about. So are we still having a good time, or is this crossing the line into legitimate beef?
No, I think it got personal after I posted that story. It got real personal. Yeah, I think he took that one to heart, and it became a little bit more than I think it should have been, but whatever. I think it's funny. We're enjoying it. We won't grab each other's helmets next time. I don't like the fine I'm getting. So. And
what was said after the race in that exchange? You started it, right? Or who came up first?
He came up and he said something about like I had that coming or whatever, and not to post his address. That's his family. And I said, I can't use the language I used, but
aggressive. Or?
Yeah, I basically said like. I wasn't the only one who posted the address. It wasn't public information. Yeah. It's not like you couldn't go on the internet and look it up. So, yeah, whatever. It was funny.
And yeah, like you say, you both got fined. You're not allowed to grab his helmet. He's not allowed to slap you. And we're moving on. That's where we're at.
We were told no beef coming into Phillies. So.
Yeah, and last thing, Phillies coming up. You're still in this championship fight. Still believe it's possible, and also do you feel like you owe Deegan one, or are you really leaving this here?
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to owe Deegan one.
Right.
So I guess we're leaving it. We're leaving it in Seattle, and yeah, that's it.